behaviour. Welcome in to Monday's Mayhem Gaming something or other with this thing over here. Again, she insisted. She didn't just want a day off work. She was like, no, I want to work for Lisa. Oh, we got echo. Bear with it.
I forgot to turn my sound off.
We're all good. So, welcome in, everybody, whether you're watching the replay or whether you are watching the live. It is a chilly afternoon here in my living room, wherever this is, wherever I am. But Deborah's making me kind of feel warm with her arms out. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It ain't summer.
What do you call them? Bingo wings?
Bingo wings. Bring on the chicken wings. And we have a brand new game this week. We're trialing it, so if anything goes wrong, we can blame Deborah. It's fine. But you got to try it. Suck it and see, as they say. So,
who says that?
She did. Crooked. Wish I could be here. Catch you next time. Bless poor Crooked. Needs some sleep badly. Anybody got a mallet? Maybe? Pop on over. Debbie, very, very early morning to you. Welcome in. Nice to have you, Miss Deb. She'll kill me for saying that. Welcome in, Wriggles. Hope you have slept too. Bailey, good morning. And Miss Ingrid. Miss Ingrid, I thought of you today. I had to ring eBay customer services. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but heck. Customer service woman on the other end. South African. Oh my gosh, it made me smile so much. And at the end, she said, only a pleasure. And I was like, it's Ingrid. And I went, Dodsins. And she went, yes, goodbye. I'm like, damn it. Why couldn't you have gone and said something like, oh, you know South Africa? It was still sweet. It was cute. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello, dear Miss Deborah. Kiss, hug. Well rested. Welcome in, Karen. Karen was last week's winner, so you guys need to beat Karen, and Karen needs to hold on to her heart, which sounds weird, but people know what I mean, maybe. You won a yarn donut last night?
She did. She won a no-go. Excuse me.
No. You're disrupting
up over and no-go.
Wow. Miss Wriggles. Enjoy. When you get it, obviously. When you get it. Well done. Zara, welcome in. Howdy. I like her bubbles. She had blue balls. They look so good.
It's not that kind of channel.
It so is, just for the moment. Welcome in, Tracy. Tracy's a lurking, working gherkin, but welcome in. It's nice to see you, my dear. Very nice to see you. She did remind me of you, Miss Ingrid. And welcome in, Perp. Welcome in, Perp. Anyway, let me take a slurp, Perp.
You know, the hubby, when he gets on the phone with customer service people, if they're actually helpful and they're nice, he will talk to them for an hour if they let him. That's him. Okay. And he was talking to this one fellow for quite a while, and he loves accents, as I do. I mean, accents are fun to try to figure out where people are from. He could not figure out where this man was from. So he brought his phone into me and said, okay, here she is. Say something to her. And he had him on speaker. He says, where is he from? I thought about it for a moment. And I said, Philippines. I got it immediately. And Jamie had already guessed like 5 places and had it wrong. He's like, how did you do that?
Oh, wow.
I like accents.
The guessing game for poor customer services. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Welcome in, Sparkles. Sparkles. Welcome in. Okay. So we better explain the game then, huh? And because I came up with it, Deborah can explain it. Ta-da!
All right. It's called close-up. And I don't mean like that kind of close-up. No.
Yeah, we do.
You're going to be shown a series of photos. The first photo is going to be something extreme close-up. You have to identify it. If you don't identify it with the first picture, you'll be shown another picture a little bit backed off. And then if you still don't get it, you will get a small hint to help you along. And then a small hint. And then you will be shown, ta-da, the picture of what in the world, whatever this thing is, actually is. Some of them will be, I'm told, ridiculously easy. And some of them will be Lisa questions. There is a point system because everything is gamified, right? In general, unless some power is exerted, if you get it right, if you're the first one to get it right on the first picture, you're going to get 10 points. If it takes until the second picture, you're going to get 5 points.
We've got martial arts video again.
I know. It happens about every minute and a half, 2 minutes. If you need a hint to get that picture, it's down to 2 points. So Lisa, one side is for drinking, the other side is for breathing. Never the two shall meet.
Oh, pardon me. Okay, I'm done.
You sure? Are you done? Like, I'm done. Or you're just done?
I don't know. So, Deborah has given me all of her photos because she isn't able to share on her device the pictures. So I know, well, even when I've got the actual thing in front of me, I'm still going, okay, with a couple of them. But still, I know what all of Deborah's are. But Deborah has no idea about mine. So Deborah will be joining in with you guys. Oh my gosh, I need another cough. Because she knows nothing. So she's in on this, getting some points as well. Good morning, Joe. Hello. Yeah, it's only Deborah. Deborah does martial arts every now and again. So, you know, she's getting...
I'm a badly dubbed movie.
The audio is way out of sync.
And Wriggles is giving you a cough drop.
It's called Don't Fart, Laugh, and Try and Swallow Chocolate at the same time.
There's your life lesson of the day, folks.
It's not a good idea. It's really not.
And a life lesson from me, I had to change clothes because I had on an orange dress and my camera hated it. It kept going flashy, 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 flashy. We were afraid we were going to give someone a seizure. So I had to go change, which is why you've got bingo wings.
I forced Deborah to get undressed because she was too busy flashing. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to share my share my screen and give you the first picture when I know which way we're going. Okay, that's good. So would you like to go first or second, Deborah? Your pictures. Would you like to go first or second? Good morning, Russell. Welcome in, mister. Why is he not asleep?
Maybe you should start with one of mine so somebody can at least get some points.
Them's his fighting words. Not one of your easy ones or one of your ones. Welcome in, Gwen. Good morning.
Some of mine are difficult. Some of them
are
easy.
Are they? Okay, let's go with this one. I'm going to delete the pictures as we do them. Because otherwise I'm going to get majorly confused. It's easily done. So, okay, first picture. Remember, if you get the item right on the first go, you get how many points?
10.
If you need the second picture, which we will do after, how long should we do it till we change the picture?
Oh,
3
no.
minutes? 3
Huh?
minutes?
2 max.
Ooh.
2. And of course, you'll always be a little bit late because I don't keep time well.
Fair dues. Okay. So first picture will come up. After 2 minutes, the second picture. After 2 minutes, there will be a hint. But first picture gets you 10 points. Second picture gets you
5.
And if you don't get it until you have the hint will give you
2 points.
Fun. No, anyway. Okay, so let's get on with the first picture. Say bye-bye, Deborah. Bye-bye, Deborah.
Bye-bye, Deborah.
First picture. Lay it on us, people. Lay it on us. What is it? And please no spam guessing. Make sure there is somebody's answer between yours. So post something, wait, and then post again after someone else has.
Yeah, and this is one of my tougher ones. So, yeah.
Oh, is it?
I think it is.
Okay.
I was running around like a nut taking photos last night. So,
yes, don't worry, Ingrid. We is knowing where you is hiding. Yes, people should sleep if they all look at Debbie spamming. Debbie's spamming.
and I hope you looked at the time because I did.
I did, but I forgot which way I'm going with the photos. I forgot whether I'm going right or left. I know how to sort that out. No, I can't do that either. Oh my gosh. Give me one more.
I look at the chat, Lisa.
Yeah, I've seen it, but you're the judge, not me.
Oh, I'm the judge.
Yeah.
But I think Tracy Carr has got it without even.
Are we going with Miss Tracy?
Yeah, I think so.
So that was literally just before I did the next picture. So 10 points to Miss Tracy. And yes, I'll show you the picture. Just bear with me. Pun intended.
Tracy is our first one on the board.
She is the first one. So let me bring that back up. And I've forgotten again. Oh, yeah, it's that way. Okay, so let me show you why Tracy got it right. There, we're coming out a little bit more. And then all the way out. Ta-da! It bears. It bears. Well done. Well done. Well done. For someone who's a lurking, working gherkin, she's acting a lot like Deborah would.
Some of us can multitask when we're working. But Debbie, I know on your screen it showed that Barbara was between you, but actually how it came up on ours, it was like 2 in a row. It happens to me all the time. I have to be like, don't type yet, you know.
You've got to give it probably a good 10 seconds, which is very awkward when you're like, oh, it could be.
Or if you're doing it on the phone, you're like.
And it happens to Barb a lot as well, so you're not alone.
So if we tell you you're spamming, don't take it personally. Just slow down. You're too fast for our systems.
Right. Okay. Let's get straight on to the second one. And after the second one, we'll do a refresh. So the next one is one of mine, which means Deborah can partake if she bothers typing in the chat. So here we go. Good luck.
It looks slimy.
Well, put in the chat slime then. I'm only taking it by the chat. Trying to avoid work from home overnights, weekends, and only have another 45 minutes. So I am so done with it. Oh, well.
You're almost there, Tracy. You are almost there.
Oh, caramel chocolate.
All this food coming up.
Yes. Tonsils. If your tonsils look like that, Bailey, I think you need to go to the doctors. Oh, well. Right. I'm going to the second picture. Here we go. Oh, welcome in, Terry. Saw you in a live chat last night or the night before, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's back. Welcome back, miss.
Hello, Terry. This is another game that I'll be monumentally bad at.
You got no clue whatsoever?
No flipping clue whatsoever. I can come up with things. I can come up with things that would be wrong and not appropriate because it's not that kind of channel. But yeah.
Tracy again! Tracy got the 5-pointer. Tracy, right, I'm going to the last picture. It's a bowl of cat food. It's a bowl of cat food.
Wow.
Tracy again. Gosh, her mind is really in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that work thing has really got you going to look at pictures and come up with weird things because I had no clue.
I'm really surprised that Deborah didn't get that. I thought she'd get that pretty.
My cat doesn't eat wet food. He steals my food. I mean, and he has crunchies.
She's loving this game. I wonder why. Okay, we're going left. I've got to remember. So guys,
Bailey, that looks kind of nasty. Refreshed.
Well, see now, it's been years since Beanie had wet food. Years. Because Beanie will normally only touch wet food if it's gravy, not sauce, not jelly, not meat on its own, has to have gravy. But then she would suck all the gravy off and spit out the meat. So I stopped buying it. It was a waste of money. And this box of food I managed to get extremely cheap. And I thought, well, it's been some years. Give it a go. I'm giving it a go. She's actually eating it, polishing her dish afterwards. So well worth it. Okay. So Karen, I didn't ask you to eat it. Not this time. So hopefully you guys have refreshed. I love the fact that Ingrid, as disgusting as that looked, Ingrid said petals in water. Rose-coloured glasses, Ingrid. Rose-coloured glasses. Oh. Well, she's only eaten dry food now for... I mean, she's always had dry food, but... strictly dry food has been at least 7 years. Mr. Russell is buggering off. Sleep well, Mr. Russell. I hope.
What is he doing in there?
At least you got someone to finish it, Wriggles. I wasn't going to crawl in a bowl and cut your face, you know. Okay, let's get on with Miss Deborah's really nice and easy one. Well, when you get to the second picture, but let's see if anyone gets 10 points, shall we? Here we go. Good luck.
Let's see if Tracy keeps sweeping it.
Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? There we go. I think Deborah's even looking at it going, what the heck was this?
Yeah, I don't remember which one that is, and I deleted all of them from my phone, so...
I just see it and go, ugh, pink. Makes the world seem better. I need some blue spec. I used to have some blue sunglasses. Used to. Spatula, popsicle. Welcome in, Sunita.
And since I don't remember which one this is, if somebody gets it, you're going to have to call it.
I'm going to have to. My precious Yannery, she is in. Miss Angela, welcome in. And thank you very much, my dear. Thank you, thank you.
And if you haven't already, please do. Leave a thumbs up.
You must. You must. A clown nose. Oh, that's quite good. I see it. It's not right, but I see it. A love lolly. Oh, that sounds rude.
Oh, it's not that kind of channel.
Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Let's go on with the next photo. Points have gone down.
Ah, well, now I remember.
So this is for 5 points. And now she remembers. Debra is going to call it. Oh my gosh.
I believe it is Zara.
Miss
just
Zara.
Popped up and refreshing. Zara has 5 points.
Zara realized that these are Deborah's pink scissors. And hello again, Mr. Russell.
I thought you were going to sleep.
I know, right? He's going to sleep and he's dreaming about pink scissors on a pink mesh background. Like, really? How much pink does she want to throw at me? Really?
Just wait and see, apparently.
Apparently, wait and see, right? Thank you very much for sticking a break in there, Miss Wriggles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's delete these pink pictures and get them off my computer before it gets corrupted.
Psst, there's more to come.
Yeah. I'll do my easy one. Yeah, thanks, Russell. You're such a doll. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see it all, Russell.
Neither can I.
Anything to get that look right there.
You know it's going to be real. Like, I mean, you've seen it. You've seen how it makes me, right? What does Ingrid call it? I first had to figure out how to spell it in English. Doesn't matter about spellings. Does not matter about spellings. If we can work out what you're saying, we're not English teachers. It's fine. It's fine.
Although I am occasionally part of the grammar police, but not today.
Tanisha says, I thought you had to guess before you showed us a picture. If I asked you to guess before I showed you the picture, how would you know what to guess on? Take care, Miss Natalie. Please, please take care. Wriggles says the only problem is a lot of people get upset because Teddy is a dog eating cat food, but he won't touch dog food since he's grown. How weird. Yeah, go on, you tell him, Zara. Bailey, shush. Welcome in, Julie. Okay, so we're going for one of mine. So I'm opening up the picture. For 10 points. Here we go. Good luck.
I am not even going to comment on that.
She already did.
I
Put that in the chat. Too right, Zara. Too much wine. Oh, Silver.
I'll need some wine to figure out her pictures.
Oh, yes, Denisha, you've got to guess what it is before we get to the final picture. Just Guess, 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 guess. Please, no more pink. You see? You see? My scalp. I wish I had that much hair. Nose hair. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm waiting for Deborah to put something clean in the chat.
I'm not, because I can't think of anything clean to put in the chat.
Okay, next picture.
What the? If you could have seen me right now, you would have seen proper head tilting like a dog.
Yeah. Somebody is close, but they need to be more specific. But I'm not saying who, because that would give things away. Oh! Natalie, who isn't even here, got it right. Let's do the... It's Beanie's ear!
Oh my God.
Well done, Silver.
So that was a 5-pointer, yes?
That's a 5-pointer. For somebody who isn't here, she did well.
No kidding.
Someone said Beanie's belly. Someone said ear hair. And I'm like, just put the two together. So yes, Beanie was snoring nicely last night. And I'm like, oh, picture.
Wow. And if anybody is new coming in, isn't quite sure what we're doing, this is called close-up. We show you a close-up of something. And if you guess it before we show you the next picture, you get 10 points. If you're the first, you know. If we show you the second picture and you're the first to get it from that, it's 5 points. If we have to give you a hint after that second picture, it's 2 points, just to let you know. And what we're playing for is the great supremacy of whoever wins this game today. I think, isn't Karen the winner from last week? Karen's the winner almost every week, isn't she? I mean, come on. She is the champion of gamage. So,
well, right now, without Tabster in here, Karen's Achilles heel, because when Tabby's not in here, Karen tends to do quite badly. When Tabby's in here, Karen's like, game face, you know? So you've got an opportunity to actually beat Karen. Beansy's ears. You did say beanie fur, but someone else said ear hair. They were technically correct as well. But, you know, you've got to be...
They were technically correcter.
Oh, yeah, we're not the grammar police. We're technical police. Welcome in, Christina.
Karen with her crown. You see that?
Welcome in, Red Road, and Mr. Marco. Every time I see Marco, I want to do the American thing, go, Polo. Just because.
Yeah. I was this close to doing it.
Just because. Okay, so I hope you guys have refreshed, because what are you doing? I think it's catnip day.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're going in for the next picture. So if you get it on this picture, 10 points. Good luck. Don't spam guess, but guess. Here we go. And honestly, I've seen the blow up of this and I still don't know what it is. Pork and cheeser? What the? I have to do something very, very quickly, and I apologize for what I'm about to do, but just give me a minute, because Marco, I'm really sorry. I can't have that word on my channel. I'm really sorry. And I don't have a moderator in here to do anything, so I'm going to have to do it. So bear with me, please. Oh, I can give myself a thumbs up. That's a good idea.
And while we're waiting for the picture to come back up and kind of restart that, Just a reminder, if you want to get on the spinny wheelie thingy for the end of the month for the super chats and stuff like that, you can do that during the game.
Ain't she good?
I'm lonely on the wheel right now.
She's lonely on the wheel right now. You see?
All by my lonesome. All by my... Yeah, I'm not going to sing.
Let's get back to the picture, shall we? No. It's okay, Marco. I've just got to be such a strict mare on my channel, unfortunately, because I'm under termination. So I've got to be excessively strict. Unfortunately. Okay. Any more for any more? We're going to the next picture. Like I said, I know the full-blown thing of this, and I'm still lost. But let's go to the next one.
Okay, watching the chat for somebody to get it.
Oh, now I know. Oh my gosh. How did I not know that? Can I type in the chat?
No.
Now I get it. Now I get it. Oh, what's grr? What did I say? What happened? I've just made Denisha mad. What did I do?
Probably about the whole, you know, the powers that be thing.
Oh, out of my control, unfortunately. Okay.
It's not Ingrid's hat.
It's not? Oh, well, there's my guess gone.
Would you like me to give a hint? Is
No,
it that time?
No. Now you can.
Think of summertime.
Summertime.
And there's your hint. We're down to the 2-point level. I would expect Americans to be able to get this especially.
Well, definitely have them here. Definitely have them
here.
Okay.
Didn't know.
And in South Africa. Where else have we got? And in Europe. So that counts Spain and Portugal and Germany and France and stuff.
Now people are just naming off summertime items.
If I do, I can't do another close-up again because you've had that time. So almost time up. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Are you ready? The reveal is da 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 da. Ice pops, ice poles. Nobody got it. You have some high expectations, Deborah.
And just remember, when you're looking at these pictures, this is like a generic hint for all of them. I believe all of them are things that Lisa and I have taken pictures of in our own homes, like for the last couple of days. No?
She's lying. Lying. I ventured outside of my front door to take some this morning.
I did not. I went into my freezer. I could have been really specific and made you say that they're sugar-free pops because they are. But
they couldn't even get standard full fat ones.
Then why didn't you, Denisha? Put it out there.
We're going to do another Deborah one because nobody got it. But you need to refresh.
Do the refresh dance. Do the refresh dance.
I'm going to do this one just to get rid of it because... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. I'm going to do this one just to get rid of it because it's just way too easy. Are you coming over? Come on, then. I know.
Oh.
Go on then. Go on then.
Sweet Beanie.
They can just see your butt right now and your back. You coming over or what? No. Okay. Okay. This. I can't go that way because my legs are stopping me going that way. Oh, welcome in, Kaylin. Oh, shush, I forgot that was on. I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn it off. That's very, very bad etiquette, Lisa. Very bad. Okay. So, you should. Can you please do something?
Beanie, sweet.
Look. Turn your head. Look. No, it's not happening. Okay, are we ready? Another one of Debra's. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, good luck. That close-up was a beanie butt. This definitely isn't a beanie butt. You can't remember what this is?
No.
Oh, you will on the second one, because I think this is your easiest one going.
Oh, okay. I remember which one it is now, I think.
Too right, Denisha. Too right. You've got it, Debbie and Debra. Beanie shwee.
Yeah, I really don't remember now looking at it. I'm trying to figure out what it is myself, and I took the picture, so.
This is within your first batch.
Oh, I've slept since then. What are you kidding?
Yeah, this one I just laughed and went, really? They're going to get it like straight off? I mean, they haven't yet, but they're going to get it straight off. Okay. We're going in for the next one.
So we're down.
Next one is 5 points.
5 points. Oh.
Oh, yeah. How easy was this one, Debra? How easy was this one? Oh my gosh, we moved. Woo! Oh my gosh, I can see the chat.
There we go. I believe it is Karen.
Welcome in, Roseanne. Are we going with Karen's?
Yes.
Let's just make sure, because you just can't tell with that second picture what it could be. So let's have a look at the full-blown one just to make sure. Oh, yes! There it is. I don't think originally Debra fully got the concept of close-up, a little bit further, and then the full-blown. No. But we're giving Karen 5 points.
We have 4 people on the board now.
We do.
Yes.
And we also have, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Hang on. We also have a very comfy bean.
Oh. She's like, why are you bothering me, Mama? That look.
My butt guard. That's what it is now. Okay. She finally scored. Okay. We're going almost straight into the next one because we'll refresh on the next. So we're going for one of mine. We'll go for, no, not that one. Let's go for
Cuddle Fuzzies. Absolutely, Ingrid. That's perfect.
What fuzzies? Cuddle fuzzies. This one is ever so slightly blurry, but still, we've got a picture. If I can get it onto the screen.
And anybody, oh, good gravy. Anybody playing on a phone is definitely at a disadvantage, but
no, they're actually at an advantage if they're on the phone because it sharpens it up.
Yeah, but it's a little.
Yeah, but it's sharpened. They're probably at an advantage, unlike people on a PC.
Anyway, in this first picture portion, if you get it before we show the other picture, it is 10 points. 10.
Mm-hmm. And Deborah is allowed to guess too. So if you see Deborah guessing, she ain't cheating because she don't know what is going on.
I don't even know what my own are. Yours.
This is very true. This is very true. So this one is worth 10 points. Earth, my iris looked like that. Oh my gosh, how haggard would I be? Ugh. Dang, girl. Yeah, I need one of those too, Deborah. Mine's way gone. Okay, we're going in for picture number 2.
I'm looking over, there's like random words.
There's a really big hint in this picture. And no, that's not the hint, but there's a big hint in this picture. Yes! We have a winner for 5 points. Mr. Joe.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, dear. Oh, wait. Do you know what, Deborah? No, I'm going to put this to you. Forget Joe just for a moment.
How can one forget Joe?
Yeah. So Joe was the first to say banana, but before I called it, loads of people started saying banana peel, which it is. Are we going with banana or banana peel? I mean, I deliberately ate that thing. I was supposed to eat it today, but I deliberately ate it thinking if I took a picture of a banana, way too easy. But the banana peel on the inside would be more difficult.
Well, if that was, you actually preemptively ate a banana just to come up with the peel, then I guess we would probably have to go with the peel.
Bye-bye, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. Crossing you off. Who had banana peel?
Who was the first one with banana peel? Welcome in, Spring. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. I think it's morning for you. So we've got Terry then. Have you got Terry?
Yep, Miss Terry Modest.
Miss Terry. She used to be good at these games. She didn't turn up and then all of a sudden she'd start answering like, oh my gosh, you got one. Oh my gosh, you got another one. So this is your time.
You're so right, Debbie. Yes. Yeah. Refresh your screen now. She's over there screaming.
Because I didn't say beanie. Yeah, you got to say a beanie ear. I wasn't looking for the fuzz or the fur. I was just looking for a beanie ear, which is
And Lisa, you are doing so much. I am actually keeping up with points for people, so you don't have to stress about it. We're getting
I'm stressing about something completely different. Nothing to do with the game.
Just don't stress about the game.
Okay. Thank you.
Wax on, wax off.
Are we back to the martial arts dubbing again? Okay. So we've got a Deborah one next. I'm going to go for an easy Deborah one. An easy Deborah. Deborah, you're so easy.
I've never heard that before.
Anyway, so next picture is worth 10 points if you get it correct. Good luck. I'm glad she knows what it is this time.
I do. I remember this one. I've only slept once since I took this one. Terry Modest. Terry,
So,
you're on a roll.
Second picture. Third picture. Miss Terry. Congratulations.
Croutons.
I don't think I'd want to touch those croutons. French toast drowned in maple syrup. I wouldn't want to eat that either.
Actually, that sounds quite yummy.
It sounds yummy, but not. I wouldn't want to eat it if it looked like that.
We actually have an active tie going on now. Y'all need to all be in this.
It's all about the tea. All about the tea. Tracy, Terry. Whose go is it?
That was one of my pictures. So
okay, so
now an impossible picture.
Now an impossible. Impossible. What are you trying to say? She's so cheeky. Can you get your claw out of my back side thing? Out.
I can. That doesn't mean I will. Cat.
Tea's on top, right? Okay. Here we go. Deborah can guess if she ever wants to bother doing so. Here we go. Good luck. I love watching Deborah's face. You guys can't see it. I can. I get the full front show of her like, what? With the head tilts.
Yeah, I go full on, confused dog. So
the jaw drop. The odd picking of the nose, but we won't mention that bit because that'll just shame her. Bella Uncinito, 10 points. Bella, Bella, Bella. Let's go to the second picture. And the third picture. It's a cup of tea. Congratulations. Really? Yeah, really? How can I not have a cup of tea up there when I'm English? I mean, really? Really?
All right, I've got her down for 10.
Christina, well done. 10 points. Congratulations. Yes, it was difficult to get the phone in and take the picture of the tea because there was too much steam coming up. And I didn't want to waste a cup of tea by making it go cold first.
Question for a lot of tea drinkers. And I drink tea, but I don't do this. Why do people leave the tea bag in the cup as they're drinking it? Doesn't that make it bitter?
Yes, it's kind of like with when you make a cup of coffee. Do you do a level teaspoon or do you do heaped or do you do just a little bit more than that? It depends how strong you like it.
I mean, I don't. Stronger.
Some people, I've done it in the past when I've forgotten to take the tea bag out because that happens every now and again. And I don't like, it's like I'm halfway down the cup and I'm like, gosh, this is getting stronger. And then all of a sudden the tea bag hits you in the gob and you're like, oh, that's why it happens. But I don't do it deliberately. And I don't know anybody that does do it anymore. Used to.
I'm no longer alone on the wheel.
You know, I've got to bring up the wheel then, right? You people should be refreshing, by the way. I was stalling for a reason. I don't know why I was stalling. Thank you so much, Mr. Joe. Let me get Mr. Joe joining Miss Debra. Debra. Not the bra. Because she ain't wearing one. She's already shown me that.
Yes, I am. It's just flesh colored.
That's what she says. Yeah. That's when you're that small, I still can't see it. But if you say so, Deborah. If you say so. There's Mr. Joe, who is flesh colored. Thank you so much, Mr. Joe. Morning Joe is always needed on a Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Joe is now on the wheel, which will be spun at the end of the month of November. Terry is off to walk the dog. That'll be refreshing.
And Wriggles is back. So there you go.
Front.
Sideways.
The words that only the great glass elevator can do. Those ways. And Deborah's like, what? Roald Dahl. Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory.
Oh.
They get in a glass elevator. And the sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the Great Glass Elevator, because it's all about the glass elevator that they go in, and it goes every way imaginably possible that we never learn about. That was interesting. Okay, so next, I've forgotten whose picture we're doing.
Well, that one was yours, and it wasn't as impossible as I thought. So this next one must be mine.
Oh, well, it's yours then. It's all about Debra. 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 Another week vacation. Oh, that man is so lazy. He's going to kill me for saying that. Okay, this one, I'm going to take one of, me personally, I would take one of two answers for this. But, of course, we're going with Debra and what she chooses. So, oh no, I can't even give you that. Just good luck. Good luck. Here we go. 10 points. Why do you not know what you're looking at, Deborah?
I just remembered what it was. Okay. It took me a minute.
The faces she's pulling at her own pictures. Oh, it's so funny. Oh dear. Oh look, Mecky food. When did Mecky food get glitzy?
Proper fancy Meckies?
Like posh Meckies. He's making my deck this week. Oh my gosh. Man rarely stops, really. Okay. It could be. Could be the wetness. Let's go with the second picture. Here we go. 5. Oh.
No.
Okay. Okay. Fine. She doesn't want to take the things that I thought of. I was going to be nice for people, but no, Deborah wants to be mean.
Unicorn poop.
You're not looking at the background, by the way.
Yeah, I think that Joe gets that one.
You giving it to Mr. Joe?
I am.
For 5 points?
5 points. Now you get on the board, Joe.
So, you know, I was going to give it if somebody said a decoration or an ornament, and ornament came up almost straight away, and she's like, nope. Okay.
Because anything can be an ornament, but this is actually, it's a clip-on leaf. It's not really an ornament.
Oh, you want clip-on leaf? Well, we need.
No, I wasn't going that far. I'm the nice one, remember?
Says her who wouldn't give it as a decoration.
Joe's on the board. It's actually a glitter leaf that clips on. It's from Dollar Tree. And I actually showed it in a Dollar Tree haul that I had a week or two ago. So,
Deborah, do you want me to do an easier one or a Lisa one?
You do you, boo.
I'm going to be nice because Deborah was really mean just then. I'm going to be nice. Candy, I ain't going to call you nothing but Candy because you is Candy. So welcome in, Miss Candy. Welcome in, Oreo. Oreo. Oreo, 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 Oreo. Welcome in. Okay.
Granny
welcome
D.
in, Granny D. Welcome in. Good morning. I thought she was going to rip her boobs out then. Where is she going? Going to take off or what? Okay, so first picture is worth 10 points if you guessed what it is correctly. It is a close-up of something. What is it a close-up of? You tell me. And Deborah, don't forget you can guess. Good luck. Here we go.
Good grief.
Stop it. Unfortunately, personally, I can't see it like that, Candy. You'll just be Candy to me because that's who you are. Is Deborah stumped? I thought Deborah would get this like fairly quick.
A reminder, I can't even get my own, and I took those pictures.
Yeah, yes, true. Oreo, heck no. Heck no.
Oscar, come here. Oscar, come see Mama.
Don't
Yes,
bring
you're
him
right.
up when I can't bring you up.
Well, he was about to climb on the table, so I'm just...
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair dues. Fair
Oh,
dues.
my gosh.
Oh, my gosh, he's so teensy. Okay, here we go. Next picture for 5 points. I had to literally make sure that the flash was off. Otherwise, it would have been way, way too easy. Karen gets the 5 points. Karen. Congratulations, Miss Karen.
I'll write her
Let me
down.
blow it out. It's my whale.
Oh my gosh.
Antoinette. It's Antoinette. It had to be. I literally had to keep it fairly dark because it was going to be way too easy. Way too easy. But yeah.
Why are you stepping on Mama's face?
Antoinette. So this is your chance to refresh, please, guys. And while you're refreshing, by all means, take a quick look at the teensy little cat. Because he's so tiny. You might miss him if you blink.
He's getting patents. Or would you rather have chin scratches? There you go.
I don't care. Just give me stuff. Used all your luck on the first 2. Don't give up, said Kate Bush. Him and his little goatee.
Ingrid, he is my sweet boy.
Sweet little boy.
Sweet little teeny 18-pound boy.
He's so tiny. You might squish him with your finger. You can stop that. Thank you. Okay. Have you guys refreshed? Have you? Have you refreshed? Have you?
I exist only to serve the kitty.
Amen, sister. Amen. Okay. We're going to do one of Deborah's how easy do you want to be? So get ready to be quick because I'm almost certain whoever gets this is going to get it for the 10 points. So good luck. Here we go.
Let's see if I can get it.
You do know what. If you don't know what this is, Deborah, seriously, you need a head transplant. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
See.
But I'm going to be specific in what I.
Oh, are you now? Specifics. Yeah. Specify or die. And obviously, if somebody else has guessed it and we haven't gone, yep, then it clearly isn't it.
And also know that there is a delay in StreamYard, so it may be there and we don't know it's there yet.
Welcome in, Handmade. Remember, she wants specifics. So maybe someone was close, but you weren't specific enough for Miss Hardcore Deborah.
Picture. Love it.
Oh, look at Terry getting uber specific. Uber specific. Welcome in, Linda. Afternoon. Okay, we're going to the next picture. So the next picture is 5 points. And remember, this is Deborah doing this, not me. Oh, it flashes. A bit like its owner.
And it's dusty. Oops.
I'm just enhancing that for you, Deborah.
Well, thank you. Karen.
But why did you take Karen and not Kay?
I didn't see K's. Wait. It jumped. Hold on. You mean that the handheld phone?
Yeah.
Because you can hold a wired phone in your hands.
But you don't call it a handheld phone, though, do you?
It's a cordless phone.
Okie dokie. Miss Specificy.
I told you that
woman has spoken.
So that was Karen.
That was Karen for 5 points.
We have now got a 3-way tie.
I refuse to comment about ties.
The competition is heating up.
Okay.
Monday Gaming Mayhem Smackdown. Oh, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to do this one. Can you stop it? Okay. Possibly, it's her prerogative, I guess. Here we go. Good luck, Deborah. Attempt. A thingy in there.
Bailey.
You got to get, if you don't guess, you ain't never going to get it right.
Yeah, but typing on the phone, it's more fun to just watch the chat and all the crazy things that are coming up.
And I think there's a couple of things that this could be called. I'm just hoping an American doesn't come out with something and say, yeah, well, that's what I said earlier. And I'm like, oh, oops. Okay. A couple of seconds. Okay, let's go to the 5-pointer.
It's almost disturbingly green.
I was quite chuffed getting these pictures. It was flashing as well. So to actually get that arrow on there was really hard. I had to take so many pictures just to have that arrow there. Because you can't see it when it's off at all. Now go. Go. Purple got it right. Purple got it right. Purp is on the board.
Oh, good gravy. I thought you stayed home.
Oh. I told you some of them were outside. I told you.
So that was a 5 for Perp?
Perp, 5 points. Well done. It's an ATM.
Way to go, Perp.
Well done, Miss Perp. So this is, you guys need to refresh. Refresh, refresh, refresh.
By the way, Bailey, I did get my prize. Thank you. And I have already used it and ordered something. So. That's not a standard hole in the wall, Bailey. That's one in a shop that's a standalone. That's a freestanding one that the shop rent out, as it were. And I personally never use because you get charged for using the flipping things. No. But we have 8 people on the board now.
We do.
Yes. I can. Once we get past this, though, I don't know.
Okay. Have we refreshed? Have we?
Oh, I forgot to do the refresh dance. Refresh.
And we're not doing the refresh dance. We were doing the martial arts dubbing.
Again?
Yeah. When you did that, yeah. Oh dear. Beanie's making my foot go numb. Okay.
Oscar is drinking with his paw out of his fountain again. Mm-hmm.
I like it when they clean the in between of their toes. It's like they're getting the cheese right out of the little crit. I love it. Sorry. Okay, let's go with the picture then. 10 points if you get it correct. And this is Debra's.
Actually, if anybody gets it correct on this first go, I think they'll get 15.
Get Oscar a beanie mug to drink out of.
He would just knock it over.
Yeah. Oh
my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a winner. Stop. I'm pretty sure that Candy has just called it something that I'm not aware of the name of, but yeah. And then Debbie Loves Yarn got it right after her too.
Yeah, but look, Karen got in there first.
What? Oh my gosh. Hang on. That flashed past me. Of course, I love Wriggle's answer, donuts. I could use a donut right now. You are so right. That is Karen. Y'all are good.
So Karen got 15 points?
Yes, Karen just got 15 points. Holy cow, Karen.
Oh my gosh, and Tabby's not even in here.
I was not expecting anyone to get this.
An abacus or a counting frame.
I hadn't heard it called a counting frame before. So when I saw that, it was like, oh yeah, I guess that's it. But Karen scrolled past me before I got it. So yeah, sorry, Karen, I almost missed you. That's why there's 2 of us up here looking at this stuff.
It's not to do. Okay. Let me just show you what we can see. I apologize, Deborah, because we're gonna go into, I don't know what we're going into, but I'm going to share my screen so you can see what we can see, and it's what we see that counts, not what you see.
Because sometimes what you see is delayed by your own sending it.
Yeah.
Oh, we just had screen inception. That was weird.
Okay, so if I scroll up,
too far
down a little bit. Don't. Okay.
Right there.
So here you go. We've got Karen just here, abacus. Directly below, Candy, counting frame. Directly below, Debbie, abacus. So from that, Wriggles was the first to answer with donuts. Karen with abacus. Candy, counting frame. Debbie, abacus. So from our screen, Karen was first with the abacus. I hope that explained it and showed it.
And in all reality, it's not just our screen. If you come out and come back in and refresh and look at it, it will show the proper order. But you have to be completely refreshed for it to show it in the YouTube doohickey. That was interesting.
It wasn't supposed to show.
I didn't think so.
See, now I looked at that first picture that I looked at, I thought it's olives. That was my first gut reaction, olives. The answer is no, Karen, because she's not in the UK.
Huh?
Karen asked me a question. I answered it. Okay.
Yeah, Bailey, I found it at a thrift store at some point, and I thought it would make a cool decoration. And yeah, I've got it on a shelf. So
I'm going to go with one of my pain in the backside ones, just because. Are we ready?
Because she wants to see me pull a face.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. And I'm going to do a Debra, even though I'm not allowed power on my own channel during Mondays, but I'm going to do the same. If you get it on the first one within 2 minutes, I'm going to say 20 points.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm upping her because I'm better. Here we go.
Oh, she showed me this and I had no clue. Yeah.
20 points if you get it on that first one. Beanie's done a face plant onto me leg. I don't know how she can breathe through it. I really don't get it. But it looks so cute. I am going to guess myself that this is called multiple things. And I may well come up and say, well, in that case, so-and-so got it right, maybe. But we might not know until the end. So I might call somebody out as the winner and then go, actually, no, you're not. We're going to do a Joe swap with them. Like Joe gets on the board. No, he doesn't. Let's wipe him out. Okay. So 20 points is now gone. Oh, welcome in, Lisa. Good morning. So the next one is going to be worth 10 points. And after this, I've got to give you a hint. Oh, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. Welcome in, Lashira. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to show you the picture, and I'm going with Wriggles. It's reindeer moss.
Ah.
Now, Wriggles said moss, And it's reindeer moss, it's moss. But Joe said right near the start, microgreens. Is that the same thing?
No.
Good. Wriggles, you're on the board.
Sorry, Joe. That was what? That was 10 points?
That was 10 points. Oh, yeah. And just so you've got another view of it, you know, there it is in its little jar. There you go. See,
is
now
that from one of those things that you showed with the little, they're not gnomes, but they're little fairies?
No. Oh. This is something I did a let's get creative moment in the kitchen, and I used to have a coffee percolator, but it constantly smelt like a tomcat had peed in the kitchen whenever it was on. Like, that was the whole stench of the house. It wasn't coffee, it was tomcat pee. It was vile. And it ended up shorting. But I still had the jug, and I'm like, I need to use that for something. Air plants in the kitchen. So I created a little terrarium out of the jug, and it's in the kitchen because it's specifically a kitchen thing, you know?
That's cool.
You know? See, now in my head, I'm thinking microgreens is something like cress. That was what was in my head, and that's why I didn't go straight to it. So I'm glad Miss Terry said that.
It's little baby watercress and little tiny arulas.
There you go. So I was right to ignore Joe completely. Remember that.
Poor Joe.
So, I've forgotten who got it now. Wriggles with 10 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good morning, Jennifer.
And this is still anyone's game.
But it is time to refresh and welcome in Miss Sarah, who's a lurking, working gherkin. Do you know what? The amount of times I say lurking, working gherkin and nobody ever gets it in the right order when they actually type it. Ever.
I do.
Ever. No, you don't.
Lurking, working, gherkin.
No, you normally put working first. Most people, most people end up putting working first. You're one of them.
Well, working is technically the first thing I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but it's not the way I say it on my channel. Refresh. Refresh.
Weird.
Refresh. And just because. Refresh. She was just about to dance as well, and I shoved her down the bottom.
If you want to join us on the spinning wheelie thingy for the end of the month, you do have a chance to do that while we're playing Super Chat, Super Sticker in more than 5 British pounds.
Or a PayPal.
Or a PayPal. But then you have, you know.
The
say,
great
hey,
thing with
check your
PayPal.
PayPal.
Like, PayPal's a great thing because AdSense don't take a percentage.
That's right.
Lurking, working, gherkin. There you go. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. Let's bugger that off. And let's get on with a debra thing.
Wait, before we do that.
Bailey. Oh, I've got to look. I think that's one entry. Oh, it's one entry, isn't it? Let me stick it up. The picture, the wheel. Oh my gosh. Bailey, thank you so much. You are joining Joe and Debra on the wheel.
The more the merrier.
One entry. I've forgotten your name. Bailey. Baylor. Baylor in blue. Looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Now it's got some blue on it.
It's not Bela. You may want to fix that.
No. It's Baylor. It's Baylor. When she did her name explanation, because is it Beverly? Is it Bailey? What are we calling you? She said about her birth name being Baylor. I might have spelled it wrong though, but it's easier for people to call her Bailey. So she goes by Bailey, and Beverly was a nickname. So I'm like, if that's your birth name, I'm going with it.
The more you know. Yeah.
But
of course,
like
you could have just put Chihuahua. I can't do it like you do.
No. Chihuahua's the only Chihuahua is this one. Keeping the back of my neck warm. There's only one Chihuahua now. That one. There you go. And I spelt it right. I'm well chuffed. See?
Oh, okay. Very cool.
See? I remembered something. It's amazing. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bailey. You are with Joe and, wrong thing, Deborah. And it's Deborah's. Is it Deborah's picture? I think it's Deborah's picture.
Yeah, because the last one was that weird moss not microgreen thing.
The weird moss not microgreen thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do Deborah's best one right now. I'm gonna do her best. I think it's her best. Good luck. 10 points. Go. You have a cousin, Baylor. See? It's a thing. Oh, Debbie. Oh, my.
I am pale, but... we got it. Bella Uncinetto or Bella Uncinetto. Ciao, Bella. Yes. That is the correct answer.
Bella. And
wow.
Just a bit. Second picture. And the last picture. It's like a mouse bread. It's got its little ears. Congratulations, Miss Christina.
Wow.
She likes her bread. And now we all know.
I have freckles on my face. I don't have any freckles on my legs. Somebody said her leg freckles.
Okay. That's random. Okay. 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 Oh, it's got to be one of mine now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anyone to get that quick.
I wasn't either, but
that was
you said quick. Even before we started, we got some smart folks here.
Should I give you an easy one? Give you an easy one.
Bailey, I'm a walking, talking freckle.
Okay. 10 points. I think Deborah looks more disgusted than anything else.
I just have no blasted clue.
Well, that is a clue. So, yes, you do have a clue.
A PB&J every day. PB&J sounds really good.
I don't know what breastboard wood is. I'm going to go with Jennifer. Because nobody else has even got close. And you know what? I'm counting it.
I don't even see where Jennifer went, so it probably scrolled
I've forgotten which way I'm going, though. Bear with me, because I forgot which way I'm going. Oh, it's that way. Okay. So let me bring it back up. So if we zoom out and zoom out again, it's a sign. It's a street sign. It's a sign. And Miss Jennifer said, sign. Jennifer, you're on the board.
Was that a 10-pointer?
That's a 10-pointer.
Wow.
Congratulations. Well done, Miss Jennifer. Some of them are slightly more difficult. Some of them, like Deborah's, are really easy. So, you know, there's the good and the bad. There's the good and the bad. But now's your time to refresh. Refresh. Because next we're going for Deborah's. Refresh. Oh no, I think now's a good time to do my favorite one of Debra's. I think now's a really good time to do my favorite one of Debra's because it's my favorite. My favorite one. Because
And I don't know if she's being facetious.
For once, no. Just this once. Nope. So make sure you refresh. I'll give you a moment to do so.
Refresh.
Yeah, I'm done with that. You think of doing these stupid things and then you do them and you're like, why did I just do that?
Laura, you definitely need to refresh.
Oh, Debbie. Technicalities are for Debra, not me. Unless I call out I want specifics, the roundabout will do me.
And those are definitely not the way we see street signs around here. So,
well, but when it was out, you knew it was a street sign, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but it wouldn't be immediately apparent to someone who's used to American streets. So that was
because it wasn't green. I could have given you a green one.
Green, blue, but ours are up on poles
could have
usually.
Given you a blue one as well. Could have done that. You've only got one eye open. Well, quit poking the other one, I guess. Okay, here we go for Debra's. I'm stuck on ear hair. You. I hope you refreshed
your hair because your hair stuck on me. I don't know where that just came from.
Okay. Laurie, I know you definitely need to refresh because I know you're lagging and I'm almost certain that Oreo needs to as well. But no, Nightbot is doing a really, really good job for me. I've got to be as strict as heck. I don't want to go against terms, conditions and policies. He's doing a flipping good job, bless him. So don't you go telling my Nightbot off. He's my best moderator, sort of, kind of. Anyway, here we go. 10-pointer. Let's go. You see, wasn't being fishy. I can't even say the word now. Facetious.
Facetious.
Oh God, that word. Oh dear. Ah.
No.
Why?
I want to know what it is.
It's there.
Where? I'm scrolling back to see. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for.
See, she hasn't specified that she wants you guys to be specific, but she wants you to be specific, like for reals, peoples. In that case, we've done the 2 minutes, so we're going to the next one. She wants specific.
Be specific, y'all.
Jennifer, shame on you. Sarah, shame on you. You English girl, what the heck is going on? Ooh, welcome back, Julie. See, because you wanted specifics, they've gone completely off kilter now.
Oh, some people are dancing around it. Oh, we've got it. Miss Bella.
No.
No. Where?
Slightly further up.
You talking about Perp's answer?
Yeah.
Oh, well, technically, Bella and Perp would both have it, but it's two different. Because Perp said merch bag, and that is the LadybirD on the merch bag. And I was looking for the LadybirD bag, but
do you want to give them both the points?
I think so. That was what, a 5-pointer, so that's Bella and Perp. Okay. Bella 5.
Just blame Deborah, because
you can blame me.
I would have taken Karen's answer that was about 20 minutes ago when she said tote bag, because it was the tote bag. But no, Deborah didn't want that. No, wasn't good enough for Deborah. Co-hosts just can't.
Co-host with lofty ideas of specificity.
You bought your way onto the wheel. Right, that one's gone. You guys need to refresh. No, you don't. No, you don't. We're going straight into mine. Have I got any left? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go with that one. Here we go. We're going straight into mine. 10 points. Good luck. If you give up, you ain't got no chance. If you guess randomly, you're in with a chance. Ooh. Ooh. You're going to have to wait till it comes. Oh, I'm going with Deborah. I'm going with Deborah. It wasn't the fact that I wanted the center of a flower. I actually wanted bunch of flowers.
Oh.
The one time she guesses. The one time she guesses.
I guessed once before. I said something about bronchial tubes for that moss thing.
Yeah, my camera is absolutely brilliant on my phone.
Well, you may have had something that was like a preserved one, you know. You know how
I mean, I like unique stuff, but that's just a little bit beyond me. A little bit. But, you know, a couple of you said flower and center of a flower. Yeah, but I kind of wanted flowers.
Oh, lofty specificity, anyone?
I wonder who I'm getting that from, huh?
Am I a bad influence? Not me.
No,
I'm sweet, innocent, and pristine.
Yeah, so's my backside. Okay. Now you refresh.
Hello, George Ray.
Next, we're doing Miss Debra's. Afternoon, George. He's the leaky cock, if I remember rightly.
I
hope I still remember rightly. It's only been a day. He's a leaky cock.
It's not that kind of channel, Lisa.
You're thinking in the wrong terms, Deborah. Leaky as in the one you eat, the leek. And cock as in cockney. Hey, cock.
Oh,
male.
See, we don't know that word over here.
But George and I do, because we're within the vicinity of the island, you see.
Joe, were you right there with me? Because
Joe's always right there with you. Like you never need to ask. Joe is always there. It doesn't matter what you say to Joe. Joe is there. Always. Always. Okay.
Gonna make me blush.
In the top corner there was a pink petal of the next flower, and then the next one out, if we'd gotten there, you would have then had another orange flower in the bottom corner and a weird green thing on the side. So they kind of were. But Deborah got it because she said the multiples.
And it was a wag. It was a wild guess. Because Lisa can see me. Yes, I try not to, Lisa can see me when she has the thing on the screen. And I generally look at the pictures and go,
yeah, that ain't an exaggeration.
It really isn't.
Okay, we're going in for Deborah's. I like this one, but I really don't like this one. But I like this one. So, 10 points. Good luck. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean.
Me too, Bailey. Me too.
Yes, quite possibly, Laurie. Oh, yours go beyond interesting, Wriggles. Oh!
Nope. I'm pulling Elisa.
Oh, you're doing Elisa? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, I just awed so much I just dribbled.
I love HD's answer. Food item. A little more specific.
Bit more specific, handmade. Oh gosh. Oh, see now I've dribbled. Now the floodgates are open and they're like, hello, let's warm you up.
No. Y'all are making me hungry though.
Okay. Next picture. Oh, I can't remember which way I'm going. Bear with me. We've rambled so much I forgot which way we're going. And if I go the wrong way, you guys are going to see things that you shouldn't be seeing. Not like that, but like other answers. So, next picture. Welcome in, Vicky. Welcome in. Orange ladybirds. Kumquat. Where do we get kumquats, Sarah? Can we get kumquats? What is a kumquat? Oh,
Debbie loves yarn.
Oh. No,
wait. Sorry. It jumped. We do have it though.
Seriously,
I just
George,
have to figure out who had it first. Mine jumps when a bunch of them come through at once.
George, Miss Debbie knows
Lisa,
all about this.
I have Karen.
Me too.
Do you have Karen? Okay.
I do. 5 points. Pretzels. She wanted to be specific, not pretzel, like Terry got right at the beginning. No. It wasn't good enough. Had to have the S, like Lisa did. Uh-huh. Deborah pulled a Lisa. Poor woman, stooping to my levels. Okay. I know exactly which one I'm going for next, and we're going straight in as soon as I've written down. Karen got 5 points, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe this cat. I swear my gas puts her to sleep, and that's why she likes it. I don't know. Okay, here we go. And I'm pretty certain if we have... Oh, no, I can't give hints. Okay, good luck. If you're on a phone, you are going to get this way easier than anyone on a PC because it's way sharper.
Yeah, and you can look on my phone and I'm still not getting it.
No, you've got details picked out on the phone. When it's blown up, like right now, I'd look at that and go, what the heck is that?
And I still have no flipping clue what I'm looking at.
Honestly, Deborah, I'm going to be amazed if you would get this. Oh! Karen! For 10 points! And she beat the English woman. And I don't know which way I'm going, so bear with me. Bear with me a second. I'm so sorry. I don't know which way I'm going. Hang on. I'm going that way. Okay. Hang on. Let me show you. Miss Karen got it. If we zoom out a little bit. And if we zoom out that little bit more, it's a post box.
Oh, good
And
grief.
Karen
You said
got
Karen
it.
got another 10?
Yeah, and she beat Perp. I really thought Perp would get it straight away. And you know what, Terry? On that first picture, if that had come up for me, all I would turn around and say is that's melted wax or a wax seal.
I was thinking wax and a wax seal, but it just didn't make sense. And there was fuzz on it. I guess that was dust on it.
There was fuzz on it. That's called an S-web.
Oh.
But yeah, you did get it, Perp, but unfortunately the American beat the English, which amazes me. Really amazes me. That's Karen watching way too much English stuff. Anyway, refresh.
Yeah, a lot of people in here need to refresh because I saw some delayed stuff.
There's a lot of people that are delayed right now, like big time delayed. Refresh. Postbox.
Ours are blue.
I think in Austria, I think they have blue ones as well. And in Germany, they have blue ones and green ones. But our telephone boxes, and not that we have them anymore, the old-fashioned telephone boxes and the post boxes are British cardinal.
Well, I know about the old telephone boxes because I've watched Doctor Who.
No. That's a police box.
Oh, police box.
Box.
Sorry. Some kind of a box that you stand in.
Well, technically, they never really did. But yeah, the police boxes are blue. But they were long gone before I was born. Long gone. Okay. I'm hoping you guys have refreshed because you've had a long time to do it.
I did not. I saw you say something about a decorating item, and then my chat.
I said it out loud. There's you saying about your abacus being an interesting decorative item, but Wriggles has got saws and axes and torture devices all on her wall.
We're supposed to keep our torture devices hidden, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Not to Wriggles. It's like, who come in for tea? No, it's okay. Oh, good. Bye. Welcome in, Teresa. Welcome in. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, I missed the second one. Let me scroll up. Let me scrolly.
I'm on the world's slowest laptop, so if I try to do anything with it, it goes.
I'm scrolling. I was talking about my spinning wheel. Oh, not her torture devices. She's got a spinning wheel as a decorative item.
Cool.
Okay, what's the time? What are we on? Okay, we've got time for 2 more. So one from you and one from me. Is there any particular one that you'd like me to do, Deborah?
Yes.
Right. Would you like me to do a difficult one or an easy one?
Difficult.
Well, that cancels out almost all of them. Okay.
Bite me.
Shall I go for something that I despise?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I thought you might say that. Okay. Here we go then for Deborah's final one. 10 points. Good luck. Right. Look, not torture devices, antique tools. That's what she tells the police when they come by.
I love the answers, though. I've actually taught my hubby what yarn barf is.
I've forgotten which way I'm going. Oh, poo! Bear with me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I forgot which way I'm going. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's that way. Okay. I'm sorry. There you go.
And remember, if something is meant to be singular, make it singular. If it is meant to be plural, make it plural.
In other words, Deborah's saying I call specifics. That's what she's saying. Okay, we're going to the next picture. 5 points. If yours looks like that, Miss Laurie, if yours looks like that,
then you have problems. Terry Morris. Teddy Morris.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Miss Terry gets another 5 points.
Yep.
She's back and she's showing she's playing. I'm here. See me on the board. She's on the board.
What's a chunkies?
What's a what?
HD said pillow cover with
chunkies. They're sequins.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yay, Terry!
So that means.
That's why I said that, Terry, because you had it earlier. But there were two. So, yeah. Yes, now, Lori, you are absolutely fabulous if your blood is filled with sequins and glitter.
Now, do I do a difficult one? Do I do a medium one? Or do I do, oh, Lisa, how easy do you want to be?
That's what she asked?
No.
I say do a difficult one. I'm not going to get it anyway.
Nope. Okay. Now, this is so difficult that even I don't know what it's called. But I'll go with whatever comes up that looks right. Okay?
Should everybody refresh first?
Not needed because they did it just before you.
Okay.
But, you know.
Oh, wriggles.
Here we go. Cool. Several different types of see, she's got them all on her wall behind her where she sat.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get on with it then. 10 points. Good luck. Here she goes with the faces again.
What the? Huh.
In fact, I'm going to give 20 points if you get it on this one.
Ooh. A whole bunch just jumped up.
Yeah, none of them are right, though, unfortunately. Have I done any yarny pictures? I know we've both got yarny pictures, but have we done any?
I don't think so.
Oh, now that could well be what it's called. Oh, I'm not going to have one.
Oh.
I can't remember which way I'm going. Hang on. It is left. Okay. So Laurie got it just before. So Laurie's got the 20 points.
Yeah. I was going to take a picture of one of those. I have one of those on my sink.
I was going to take, well, no, I did take one in my bag, but no, you had to get one. So I had to give you it. Laurie, 20 points. And you know what? We have got time for another one because you guys were quick.
I don't know if we've ever had this many people on our points thing before. Oh, yes. Refresh. That's my refresh dance, okay, y'all? Hey, when they see me doing that stupid thing, they should know to refresh just to get it off their screen. And Lori, definitely way to go.
See, now I saw Karen's first and went, yeah, that could be what it's called, a scrub yarn, a scrub wand. Is it scrub wand? And then I saw Laurie's just above that, and I'm like, that's the one.
You missed Roseanne's.
Oh, what did Roseanne say? Oh gosh, they're lolling at Roseanne. My husband's chest. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, oh, Debbie, I did not stick my camera into my cat's ear. So, you know.
I didn't stick it in the ear. It's called Zoom. She did say bottle brush tree. Yep. She got it correct. So Miss Laurie got 20 points. 20 points. Have we got anyone even close? Oh, you said bottle brush. Let me scroll up, see if you got there first. Let me scroll up. I'm scrolling. Deborah, no, that was way after. 1, 2, 3, 4 before yours, Wriggles. And yes, I can prove it if you wish. You were within the same time, but we've got Debbie saying fuzzy white yarn, Laurie saying bottle brush tree, Karen saying scrub wand, Perp saying eyelash yarn, Terry fiber optic lamp, and then Wriggles with bottle brush. Okay, have they had enough time to refresh?
One would hope.
Okay, so we're doing a Debra before we leave them. Shall we do a really nice, easy one? They're two different things. They are. Are they?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't have thought so. I was thinking of the holiday decorations, not kitchen cleaning. But a bottle brush tree, as in you were thinking of a white Christmas tree? Well, that's completely different then. Shall I give it to Wriggles?
It was your call.
It's your call. You're co-host. What am I doing?
I have never heard of a bottle brush tree being a Christmas decoration.
Me neither.
I've heard the bottle brush thing called a lot of different things with bottle brush in the name.
Mm-hmm.
So I presumed bottle brush tree. It stands up. It's a tree because I have mine stands up. Mine doesn't hang.
But that's yeah. I mean, that was my thinking, and that's why I gave it to Laurie because, yeah. Despite what she was thinking, but we didn't know what she was thinking because she didn't write that down. She didn't say bottle brush tree, aka Christmas, or in brackets decoration.
Or type out an entire novel.
Right? So we don't know what you were thinking. We just got the answer. Deborah, you're cool. Give it to me. Hurry up. Go. Give me answer. Laurie or Wriggles? Laurie, Wriggles. Laurie, Wriggles. Laurie, Wriggles. Come on, otherwise I'm going to wait.
Well, Laurie is saying give it to Wriggles. So if she's actually saying herself, I relinquish my points, then I guess we're giving it to Wriggles. So let me
scrubbing it out. Wriggles gets 20. Done. Done and done. And I hope you've refreshed, because here we go with 10 points. Real easy. Real easy. And this one is going to finish it off. Like specifically red? Specifically?
Whoa, mine just jumped. Hang on. We've got it. Stop.
Oh, so you're not being specific with this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. I wasn't meant to do that. Sorry. So who are we going with?
I believe I see Karen on my side. There's an S in there. It's hooks. Ah. There. Okay. It's not a tree. Wait.
Karen for 10. Right?
Yes, I believe so. I'm trying to get it to scroll down to where it was because it went away. Where is Karen's name? Oh, she's up here with all the entries. My pen is running out. My purple pen.
Hooks.
See all the hooks?
Ergonomic hooks. Silver hooks. Crochet hooks. Hookers hooks. Whatever you want to call them. She wasn't being specific. Hooks. Miss Karen got the points. Okay, so that is the end of the game, because we do not have time for any more, despite the fact that we've got about 50 more entries from Deborah.
Just to let y'all know, we had 11 people on the board this time. 11 different people.
1, 2. Carry the 1. Add 3. 11. Yep. 11. So do you want to do them in reverse order?
Hang on.
Miss Deborah can do the announcing. She has to come back soon? What do you mean she has to come back soon?
To do more of these picture doohickeys.
Oh, God, again? More with Deborah? Does she ever leave me?
No.
She's like that bad wart that you've got on the bottom of your back that sits where your waistband is. Like, you can't see it. You know it's there because it's a pain in the rear end. Okay. When you get to 3, I'll come back to us. So reverse order.
Okay, in reverse order, tied with 5 points are Zara, Silver, Joe.
I like the fact that she's not saying in blah blah place.
No, because then I'd have to do more figuring, okay?
Right. That's what I get every week. I'm like, oh no. Oh, there's a tie now. How many places is it now? Oh gosh.
Next up, tied with 10 points, Perp, Jennifer, and me. I got on there once.
She had one guess.
I did have one guess.
From the bronchial.
With 15 points, making sure I'm not missing anybody here, is Tracy. She started off wrong. And
hang on. Oh yeah. That's it.
With 20 points is Terry. Miss Terry Mattis.
She came back and she got on the board.
Yes, she did. With 25 points.
Oh, wait. Is this third place?
I don't know.
1, 2. It's third place. We're showing face. Showing face for third place. In third place, we have
Bella. Miss Bella Uncinetto.
Bello Uncinetto. Christina. Round of applause for Christina. Okay, that's enough. Second place.
With 30 points is Wriggles.
Wriggles! See, Laurie, see what you did? You see what you did? Wriggles and her torture devices in second place. And who gets to steal the heart from Karen? Who's first place?
Well, she's stealing from herself. Karen. 10, 20, 30, 40. With 55 points.
All hail the queen with her crown. And no tabster in sight, which is really weird. Welcome in, Redhead. Welcome in, Mrs. OG. Welcome in. Hi, Red. We're just about to run away, but still, welcome in. So, Miss Karen wins again. I think she's going to just sit back at one point and just say, do you know what? I can't be bothered to think of any more things for the heart, so I just won't play.
We're going to have to go to Karen. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Well, you can. I have to do that to the cat, otherwise she'll bite me. So, I've got to prioritise here, Anyway, congratulations and very well done. And a huge thank you to everybody that took part. Even if you were just throwing silly things out there just for the fun of it. It's all part of Monday Mayhem. It's have a little bit of a giggle. Wake up if it's early morning to you. Try and stay awake if it's the afternoon. And if you're going to bed, well, I hope we don't bore you enough that you sleep. But, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But thank you so much for everyone that took part, that joined in. Congratulations to Karen. You know what to do. If you don't, swap heads with Debbie because, yeah. But thank you very, very much, guys. We don't have any of the branding irons on the walls yet. Oh, gosh. Oh, Wriggles, you scare the heck out of me. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely